Yay! Welcome back to another episode of No More Interruptions. I am your host, Hazel Williams. I am the founder of Big Girl Interrupted. And you've just landed on the No Interruptions podcast, where women experiences are at the forefront of our conversations. We talk about everything from personal, professional relationships to entrepreneurship, marriage, divorce, education, employment. No topic here is off limits. We know that being a woman can be complicated to navigate, and these areas of our lives can be daunting. That's why we are here to offer support, understanding, and a positive mindset to help you tackle it all. So grab a cup of tea or wine and put your favorite cozy socks on, and let's dive into the real conversations with Sharon today.
Hello.
Hey. So, Sharon, introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sharon of Soul Reaction, and I'm here. Thank you, Hazel, for giving me this opportunity to, have this conversation with you. Um, my company, Soul Reaction, we're here to inspire you through inspirational videos, inspirational affirmation t-shirts like what I'm currently wearing, and gear. And hopefully we can take you traveling around the world with us as well and doing workshops. So that's the ultimate goal. So I'm looking forward to
Woo!
that.
We will be diving into your goals, so I'm excited. I can't wait. Awesome. So, thank you, Sharon. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Mhm.
So, as you know, Big Girl Interrupted is all about what's interrupting your life.
Yes.
So, what are you currently working on to become uninterrupted in your life?
That's a very good question. First, forgiveness. Um, I tend to put blame on myself for a lot of things that I don't get to follow through with, or things that have happened in my past. I was like, oh, it's my fault why this didn't happen, and I should have, and I should have. But what I'm learning is that everything happens for a reason, and they're all learning lessons. So I'm using those as guides so I could
Yeah.
make better decisions and using them as stepping stones to get to that pinnacle. So yeah, the forgiveness aspect of it, because so many times I sit there and I was like, oh, not using negative words anymore. I no longer use, stuff like stupid me or that's so dumb
Yeah.
of me. Yeah, I refrain from using that.
Oh, good. And you went right into question number
Did
two.
I?
Like those mindset those mindset because a lot of us women, while we're in that space of our interruption, whatever it is, we the negative limiting beliefs start to show up, and
True.
they cause us some real. We start to believe that they're true.
Mm-hmm.
So well, before you started your journey of becoming uninterrupted, what were some of the limiting belief mindset things that you had?
Oh my gosh. Um, and I'm, not blaming my parents because they did the best that they could. But as a child growing up, you were to be seen and not heard.
Yeah.
So I more or less went through life not really voicing my opinions or speaking up for myself because I was dumbed down. But that was something that was taught to my parents, and as a result, they taught me
Right.
don't be a disturber. Be grateful for where you're at. You have a job. Don't disrupt things. So as a result, I kept quiet. Even in school, I would not be the one to raise my hand to say, I got the answer because I'm in my mind. What if it's wrong? What if
Right.
I screw up? So that self doubt. And it followed me into my adult life, where it's like lacking confidence, lacking that belief in myself that I could do certain things. So,
Mhm.
yeah, that, work in progress, mind you. Not there
Listen,
yet, but it's work in progress.
but at least there's a progress, right? The unlearning has
Yeah,
started. The journey to unlearning has stopped. It's not going to stop, but at least you acknowledge it now, right? And you
yes.
know where the things that you need to unlearn, and
Hmm.
just keep going.
That's
Keep
it.
going. Yeah, just keep going.
Because there's so many things that you've learned, whether it's from your teachers at school or your
Yeah.
peers from, there's so many things that people say to you, and they may not intentionally mean to suppress you or to hurt you, but
Mhm.
you carry this weight. And especially as women, we
Yeah.
have so many hats that we're wearing, and this expectation of us is so high. You know,
Yeah.
we're mothers, we're providers, we're income earners, we're, you name it. We're doing so much. So we put this, we have to do it. We have to be able to carry it and be strong at the same time and
Exactly. And to show up, you have to show up.
show up. Don't miss anything, you
Don't
know?
miss anything. No.
Yeah. So,
There's no time to breathe, no time to even be yourself. And some people, some women don't even know who they are.
yes, so true. So, a lot of us, men and women,
Yeah.
because we've conformed to what society has taught us to become or what our parents wanted us to become, you know?
Right.
And we're out there to please, most of us.
Yeah.
Our goal is to make other people happy. So if it means, oh, I'm gonna make my parents proud, I'm gonna make sure I follow through and go to university and take these courses, and then the next thing you know, they're in their profession and they're miserable. You
Yeah.
know?
They're not happy. They don't know. They don't. And then you get lost.
Yes,
Get lost in who are you? Who do you want to be?
exactly.
Right? And a lot of us end up going to a place of being what our parents wanted for themselves.
True. I'm guilty.
Right? So then you, yeah, you get lost in that. You get
Mhm.
caught up in like things your parents wanted to do, but they couldn't do because they were looking after the kids. They were doing all the things. They were wearing all the hats.
It's true. It's so true.
Well,
But
I'm glad you're unlearning.
discovering myself in the process and going out there, traveling, trying new things, going to places that I would never think about going.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So now that
Doing
you're
it.
on this new unlearning path, what are
Uh-huh.
some of the positive mindset things that you are saying to yourself to help you move past where you're the direction you're going in?
Okay. So in the mornings, what I've been doing is affirmations. So get my mirror, stand there, and I speak to myself directly. You know, you're beautiful. You're amazing. You are. Can you see my door there? That's one
Yes.
of my shirts that I actually did years ago. I am powerful, and I decided to put it on a shirt. So that was a print that I had, and then I put it
Uh-huh.
on a shirt. And this is one
Oh,
of my was my biggest thing. And a
love
lot
it.
of people, I would go around. You are powerful. You need to understand that. You don't understand your capabilities. You are amazing. So so I started doing it for myself, and yeah, that's what I do throughout the day. And I just tell
Oh,
people that too.
yes, beautiful. Love it,
Mhm.
love it, love it, love it.
Thank you.
Okay, so now let's get into your goals.
Okay,
'Cause life goals are, are is what we do here.
I
So
know.
what are some goals, a few goals that you are working on?
So I know. Believe it or not, my YouTube channel, which you've watched.
Yes.
My goal. I started the channel just to get over my fear of speaking in front of a camera. Um, I would fumble over words. I couldn't perform. I'd trip
Uh-huh.
over cords, you name it. Any disastrous would happen. So that's how I started my channel.
Oh,
My goal, and I've actually been able to do this a couple of times where I've actually stood up on stage and give inspirational thoughts or, just encourage people
yeah.
and introduce my shirts. Like I actually did a fashion show. Was it 2 months ago? And I had this little baby modeling one of my T-shirts, and the family came out, and it was a nice thing. So that is my goal, to be on stage to
Uh-huh.
inspire people. I want to really let people know how unique they are, that they're precious. I just want to have people understand that they're a gift and here for a purpose. And it's so important for us to fulfill that purpose. And I
Right.
just want to, 'cause people are living in this self doubt.
Yeah.
It's sad. Yeah, so that's my goal. That's my goal. And then I also want to retire in a couple of years and be in someplace warm and have an online business. Yes.
Wow. I love it. And
Thank you. So
retire in a couple of years, you're just a baby.
I look like a baby, but I'm not
Yes.
that yet.
Yes. But okay, so you are like a huge inspiration and a big motivation to why we started the podcast is because I binge watched your YouTube channel.
Oh, I'm so honored. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
And I loved I didn't notice I saw you different like in myself because
Mhm,
I too struggle with um like speaking, as you know,
mhm,
in our side conversations. But
mhm.
yeah, I struggle with like the public speaking thing and but I know that it's in order for me to achieve my own personal goals, I have to get out of that comfort, right?
Yes.
But it what I did like I saw the growth in you. Now you're like an expert. You like the camera is nothing to you. Like
Thank you for saying that.
yeah,
I
no,
don't
it's
feel
nothing.
I'm quite there yet, but thank you. I'm getting
No,
there.
you can't like you're doing it's beautiful to watch. And when your notifications come, I love it. Cause then I'm like, okay, let me go. Cause I have a list of people that I like to like watch when their notifications come up to tell me they've posted something that I watch. So it's beautiful, awesome. Keep going. Don't stop.
Thank
Don't
you.
don't don't stop.
Thank you.
Because
Thank
if you stop, that means I'm gonna slow down. So don't
No,
stop.
you know, and you know what? You're an inspiration to me too, because I had explained to you that I wanted to do a podcast. Well, I started a podcast. It's dormant, but
It's gonna be
I'm
coming
still
back.
keeping up with the videos, and I'm watching you on Instagram, and I was like, how does she do it with a job and constantly posting? And I'm falling behind. I'm trying to, okay, I have to take a picture of another shirt. I have to do another design. And I, I commend you because you are inspiring me as well. I'm watching you. So yeah, well, I guess we're inspiring each other. But thank you so much for that. That means a lot to me because a lot of times I'll sit there and you're your biggest critic.
Yeah,
And you'll
yeah, yeah,
find errors in everything you do. But at the same time, as long as I'm getting a message across and people are hearing it and I'm instilling that positiveness into your life in some way or another, then I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
yes, yes.
Thank you.
No, it's good. What I do, to be very truthful, I pick a day and I record everything.
Really?
Yeah, I just pick a day and I record it. That's what I do.
Okay.
That's been my goal that I've been working on is to so on the brunch days, I
Hmm.
get dressed early and I write out all the things I want to talk about.
Okay.
Um, and then I record all of the videos.
Wow. I'm
Yeah, so
okay.
that's why I'm in the same clothes because I'm like, I'm not changing. I don't have time for this.
I didn't notice that. I
Yeah,
did not notice that.
yeah. So
Oh,
if I'm going out, I watched this girl on TikTok say, I'm not wasting my makeup. I'm gonna go do some content. And then I was like, and then I said that to my sister. I'm like, I'm not wasting my makeup either. I gotta go record some content.
oh, that
So
is
that's
so
what I do
smart.
from now on. Now I just make sure I have all my content written out. The
Right?
day of the brunch, I get a little dressy, and
Hmm.
I even wear what featured your like earrings for like,
Yes,
oh, cool.
I seen that.
Yeah,
Oh, I love it. I love it. I
yeah,
guess
yeah,
I
yeah.
did see that. I was like, oh
Yes.
man.
So it's like things like that. And because a lot of people ask me, how do you do this when you're working? And it's
Hmm.
because I batch it. I find the opportunities to batch it. And then I got help now. I made sure I got some help. So that
Okay.
was the other thing, was a game changer.
That's
Awesome.
good. That is good. Oh wow. That is,
So
no, you're such an inspiration, honestly. Honestly.
thanks. I try. It's hard. Inspiration doesn't come easy.
I know what you're saying, but it's like I just see you doing so many. You have your vision board. Oh, let me show you. This is from. I'm stretching over here. This is
It's okay.
from the vision
Yeah.
board that
Oh
I did with you. So it's right here on my desk. See,
yeah. Awesome.
I am inspirational, ambitious. So this was fun. This
Yeah.
was really fun to do. So yeah, it's right
For
here at
you.
my desk along with my Marcus Garvey philosophy. Let me see if I can get this back up here. But yes, thank you for doing that as well, because we really need that in our lives. Because a lot of us just go through and we don't have like a flow chart to follow to say,
No,
okay, how am
no.
I going to get from point A to point B?
Would be
You know?
yes.
And we expect to get to point B with not having a plan.
Yeah.
So doing things of this nature, thank you.
No,
Thank you.
you're welcome. You're so welcome. It's what I like to do.
Hmm.
It's my happy place. It brings me joy, and it even brings me even more joy when people share with me, oh my gosh, I put this on my vision board and I did A, B, C, and D.
Oh, nice. Yes,
So it makes me feel good because it's a powerful tool and a lot more people need to use it.
it's true.
Um, but you just have to be in the right headspace and the mindset to embrace it and want to be open to the opportunities that it presents.
It's true. Because oh yeah. I created one years ago. It wasn't as nice as this one, and it was in my bathroom. So every day I would see it, and I remember cutting out a picture of a black Kawasaki, Kawasaki,
Uh-huh.
and I had gone for my license. The license was about to expire, and I was desperate for a bike. My son had a Yamaha R6, but that's like a heavy, and I didn't want to drop it because I know he would kill me. So I was
Right.
like, I'm gonna just go out there and buy a bike, not realizing I bought the same bike, black Kawasaki. It wasn't until like 2 months later I'm looking at it. I was like, wait a minute, this is the same bike that's on my dream board. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Yeah, so it works, guys.
Yeah. It does. It
The
does.
same bike. I was like, Lord, I was like, oh my gosh, I own this bike now. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I believe in it.
Beautiful. You ride a bike?
Yeah, I do. I don't have one right now because I sold my last one.
Right.
I do a lot of crazy things. But yes, it was one of my things to say I want to get my license. I got the license and I had a motorcycle. My son talked me into selling it, and I'm going to buy another one.
Oh
On
my
the
god.
CDR. Yes.
Woo!
I'll probably send you a video. No, I probably don't have any more videos. I'll send you a picture of the bike though.
Oh my gosh. I
Yes.
love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Thank
So life interruptions happen.
hmm All the time.
So you have a reset plan for when those interruptions show up.
I'm just gonna continue, just push through. Um, and it will happen. There's always gonna be some kind of interruptions. If you don't, I mean, it's never a straight, narrow road that you just, oh yeah, we're going. If you don't have interruptions, then you're
They're not
not
living.
really living.
No.
Yeah. Just keep pursuing and focusing on the end goal in
Yeah.
mind. Um, to make sure that I reward myself with it as well as I get through those little obstacles. But
Mhm.
yeah, but just pushing through,
Yeah.
regardless of what happens or what people have to say or how much money I may lose. I'm just going to keep pushing through.
Mm,
Yes.
that's awesome.
Thank you.
And what do you do to celebrate your achievements and success?
I go out to eat.
Me
I'm a foodie. I love going out to eat. But to be honest, I am doing things like tomorrow. I'm going to the Reggae Symphony, Toronto Orchestra.
too.
Yeah, at the
Oh,
Rose Theatre.
yeah.
For those who are interested in going, it's in Brampton at the Rose Theatre, and the tickets are only $25. I went online, bought that. I was like, so I've been doing things like that. I went to opera the other day,
Mhm.
but usually, let's go to a restaurant, or I'll take myself by myself. And this
Right.
is the next thing. I'm doing things on my own. So that was something
Oh,
that was like,
that was, yeah.
did
The
not
first time you did that, what did that feel like?
going
Going out.
to on my own. It was kind of odd because I'm so used to being able to interact and get feedback and say, "Hey, what do you think about that? Oh, look at that's kind of cool." No, so I sat there quietly. I took in, but I was able to absorb everything and
Mhm.
just have my thought process of what's happening and understand, especially with the opera, because I was
Right.
kind of sitting there, kind of. I didn't read the booklet to find out what the synopsis like of what the theater production was about. So I was like, okay, all right, what's really going on here? Okay, I can't make out the words, but this sounds nice. Okay, but I figured it all out. I figured it all out, and I was like, wow. And then I went to the book, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was right on point. I got it. So yeah, but it was rewarding. It was really rewarding.
Oh,
And the
okay.
reason why, as well, I should just mention the kink in my hair when it was here 20 years ago. I didn't
Uh-huh.
go to that because I didn't want to go by myself. And I called everybody that I
Oh,
knew, like, can you go with me? Would you be interested? And I didn't go because I couldn't find somebody to go with or that wanted to go
right.
with. So I was like, you know what? You're not doing this to yourself anymore. Just go out there,
Well,
do what it is that you want to do, don't wait on anybody. And that's my
Mm,
advice to anybody out there. Just get it done. Go out there and get it done for yourself. Go
so yeah.
see, eat, feel, play, do those things on your own.
Mm-hmm. No, that's good. I do things. I mean, I remember going to the first thing I did by myself was the movies because I figured, okay, nobody's gonna notice if I'm by myself because I was sitting in the back.
Mhm.
Then I went to a Daniel Caesar's concert by
Oh.
myself, front row, right up at the front at the stage by myself, and
Mhm.
I had the best time. The best
See?
time. Yeah. It was all
Nice.
by myself singing all the songs. Got so it was like really good. I had a really good time. I need to do more of that going by myself,
Mhm.
but or finding the time to go by myself. But yeah, uh, it's important to learn to do things for yourself because then you know how you want other people to treat you, right? And you want to know learn more about yourself. Like right now, I'm doing my walks by myself.
And that's good
Right.
too.
And I'm learning so much about like every day I'm learning something new about myself.
Ah, that's a good place to be. That is
Yeah.
so
Yeah. So
good.
yeah, you have to be open to that and willing to celebrate those things on your own sometimes. Not
Mhm.
everybody can be with you. And I mean,
Exactly.
we have a saying in our culture, like, you were born by yourself, right?
Yes, you're gonna leave this world on your own as well.
Yes. Even
Exactly.
if you come as twins, so one of you're not going out together,
That's true.
right?
It's so
So
true. Yeah, we need
it's
to learn
important.
how to spend more time with ourselves and just to understand and our inner self and feel like even going into meditation and actually feeling your heart
Yeah,
throbbing or, you know, just to connect with yourself. Yeah.
yeah. It's hard. It's good, but it's hard.
Yes.
It's work. It's not an easy process to make happen for
It's
yourself.
not. It's not. And people will probably look at it as saying, "Oh, I don't like, really? Are you gonna by yourself? And
No, I know.
how long are you gonna do this for?" I was like, "Yeah, until I connect and I understand what's going on." But now I can tell when something's wrong with my body, which is really nice.
Okay,
So I
okay.
can feel when certain things are coming on. I was like, "Oh no, oh no, oh shoot, yep,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
time to reset.
yes,
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
thank you,
So, um, just so people know, I know you do the t-shirts and the soulful reaction, right?
yeah,
What else do you sell? I mean, I got your earrings.
okay." I
Can you tell us a little bit about your business and how people can connect with you?
Oh,
Your business
so
and
you can find me right now on Instagram at
Mhm.
the real Nina Soul, or also on Instagram soul.reaction. So I'll feature like my t-shirts. I'll show you a few of them here. I have them folded. So you can get stuff like this.
What's
That's
that
it.
hustle?
She got mad soul and mad hustle.
Oh, nice. Oh, I like that one.
Thank you. And then there's like these ones. I think you've seen this one before.
Yes.
Or this one.
Yes. I think I have there's earrings to that. I think I have those
Yes, I
earrings,
have
right?
earrings. And then can you see this? Here's these necklaces that I do too. I was just putting them in boxes. So this is my workstation as well.
Oh, okay.
So I have the necklaces. The earrings are over on the other side. I think to so this is like Black Queen.
Oh, bring it up a little more. Oh, there you
Ah,
go.
yep.
Okay. Yeah.
You see it?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then what's the imprint on it?
Um Melanin 100%, beauty 100%, strength,
Oh,
loyalty, security, sensuality, sorry, and foolishness 0%.
oh,
So
nice.
yeah. So I have different stuff, and then after there's the. Let me see if I can show you this one too. It's so cute. But I'm just assembling and putting these together. It's like Queen of Credit Bank. It's like, oh shoot, I'm trying to thin it. It's like a check payable to yourself for
Ah, like a
$1 million.
check. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So that's the
Oh,
necklace. The dog tags really that you wear.
yes, yeah.
Yeah. And then
Oh,
you know the earrings that I have, but I don't have any right here at my desk. Unless you want me to
oh.
run away and go get them. But yeah, I mean, I just try to, encourage through air jewelry, clothing, and my videos.
Okay.
Yeah, to keep you
Beautiful.
encouraged. Yes,
Beautiful.
that's what we
Awesome.
do.
Yay. Okay, so before we wrap up,
Yes.
it's time for rapid fire questions now.
Ow! I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So what are three action steps that you would recommend to a woman to take right now to help her to start working towards becoming uninterrupted?
Mm. I would say find somebody that you can connect with as a mentor. So even hooking up with Hazel is a good idea. And you have your vision board sessions that you do. Or, yeah, finding somebody who's doing something that you like.
Yeah.
And most times people are willing to give you advice. So that's one. Um, Make sure you surround yourself with people who are positive, that are going to keep you encouraged in whatever it is that you want to get done. And third, what could you do? Not get interrupted. Go out to as much functions where there are people that are getting things done, so you can be infected with their energy, their, whatever they're producing. Or you be like, yeah, I want to be like that person. I want to achieve this. Because a lot of times they'll say, show me the five people that you're around and tell you who you are. Oh, my mother used to say, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And I used to get upset about it, but there's so much truth in it.
Yeah, there
It's,
is.
what do
That's a
you know?
belief. It's not a limiting belief, but it's a belief that we actually need to put into action because it's
Yes.
100% true.
Yes. So if you have to find new friends, which I think I even mentioned in the video, like stay by yourself until you find that circle of people who are gonna lift you up and push you
Yeah.
up. And by all means, check out our videos, our podcasts. That's what we're here for. So yeah,
No, amazing. Amazing. So who is someone that inspires you?
you. Honestly, I know you think I'm joking, but when I said I met you, God has blessed me by allowing me to meet you. You don't understand. Like I don't know how many how many times I have to say this to you. I have all these wonderful ideas. Like I they're there, but I don't get it. It's not come like they're not moving. But when I see you out there, and it's like she just posted, oh my gosh, let me at least do something. Like you're motivating me. You don't understand. And then I'm seeing you like even on Instagram where you're around people that I've met, but because of things that are going on in my life right now that I've been kind of like stagnant and not really, socializing. And I'm like, yes, she's out there with Vivian and she's out there with Jasmine. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. So I love it. I love it. I love it. You're inspiring me. You don't understand.
Thank you. Thank you. Because everybody's like, you go, is there a weekend you don't go anywhere? And I'm like, yeah, there is. I do take, I am being mindful
Mhm.
now, but I'm also working on my goals. So these where you're seeing me showing up are my goals in action.
Good. I love it.
Right? So yeah. Because I can't ask people to do their goals and I'm not working on my goals, right? I'm not showing up and
Mm.
modeling, but that's my big thing. Awesome. So what's a non-negotiable for you? Thank you. Thank you for seeing me as an inspiration.
Non-negotiable. Um, I know I'm not going back. It's just moving forward. Non-negotiable. I never thought about what it is that. That's a good question. I'm not accepting no as an answer, especially for the things that I want. Because no is just a word. And I think sometimes we take it personally. If somebody says no to us, we take it as a full rejection. Just means
Yeah.
no, I'm not ready for it at that particular time in the moment.
Yes.
Move on to the next person,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
just keep pressing on. So
Yeah.
that's, I guess, would say be my non-negotiable. Accepting the word no. I'm not doing it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's okay. We're entitled to say no and move on.
Yeah, by all means.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, you may have your reasons. You may not be able to participate in what I'm doing right now because you have other commitments. It
Yeah.
doesn't mean that you're not interested. It's
Yeah.
just that right now it's not the right time for you. You may come back and see me 5 years later and say, Sharon, that product that you were showing me,
Yeah.
I need it now. Yeah,
Yes.
so we can't take no literally as, "Oh my gosh,"
And
and,
personal.
I'm so hurt.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
exactly.
I
Yeah.
agree. So, what is your go-to self-care activity or experience?
Taking a bath with my candles
Ah,
and a glass of wine. I don't do it very often, but whenever I'm at that point where it's like, "Yes, let's relax." Yes, that's what I'll do for myself.
ah, I love it. Love
Thank
it. Love
you.
it. Love it.
It's
Thank
amazing to have you.
you.
You are welcome.
This was amazing. Thank you for agreeing to be on the podcast and the
You
show.
are welcome. Thank you for having me. I'm so honored, honestly. Oh, and just keep inspiring me because I love you.
Oh, you keep inspiring me. I love you too. I love you. I love you. Love you. Love you lots.
Thank
But no,
you.
I'm so happy, and we're gonna get you. You don't have to. We'll work on your. You're gonna post all the time. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yes.
Discipline. And that's what it is. That's, oh, you know what? That's something else I have to work on. The discipline. Waking up early and setting the schedule. Because, yes, work
Yeah.
in progress. I did admit to it. I'm not
Yeah.
perfect, but
No,
it's work in
nobody
progress.
is though, right?
Yes.
And you just have to give